Hi, this is Samantha Teter, Executive Director of the Chattanooga Symphony and Opera. I want to start out by hoping that you're all staying safe and healthy during this global health crisis and know that we're thinking of all of you. I want to start out with some thank yous. I first want to thank our patrons, our donors. We have had to cancel all of the remaining concerts for our 1920 season. And I want to thank all of you patrons and subscribers who have donated their tickets back to the CSO or exchanged them into next season. That really does help us out financially, and we greatly appreciate it. I also want to thank our donors who have stepped up with extra gifts or increased gifts during this time. We again greatly appreciate anything that you have been able to do for us. I want to thank our staff who, for the most part, were working from home, working remotely. We had to make that switch very quickly. I want to thank the staff for really working with me on getting that accomplished quickly and efficiently. I want to thank our conductors and our musicians. It's obviously a challenge for them to not be able to be making music at this moment, and I know it's very frustrating. So I just want to thank them for hanging in there with us. And finally, I want to thank a lot of our local partners who have really been helping out with webinars and resource information about how organizations like ours can continue to move forward. The Chamber of Commerce, the Chattanooga Tourism Company, Arts Build, as well as the newly formed Chattanooga Nonprofit Alliance, and several others that have just really been reaching out, making sure we're all doing okay, providing us with additional resources and how we can move ahead. So I want to let you know where we're at right now. So like I stated earlier, we have canceled all the remaining concerts for our 1920 season through April 30th. It's very unfortunate, very frustrating, obviously very much needed right now during this global crisis. And again, like I stated, musicians unfortunately aren't able to make music like they're hired to do. Last week, the executive committee and I met to discuss how we can help our musicians. We do have a force majeure clause in our collective bargaining agreement, which pretty much states we don't have to pay them if we cancel a concert because of something like a pandemic. I didn't feel that was right. The executive committee and I had great conversation about it, and we have agreed to pay our musicians for canceled concerts 50% of their lost wages. We know this isn't perfect, but we do know that it will help them. Most of our musicians, this is what they do professionally. They have no other performances going on right now. So the bulk, if not all, of their income has pretty much been wiped out. So we feel it's the best we can do for them during this crisis. So we will be doing that through the end of the season. In addition to that, we have given temporary salary cuts to all the rest of our administrative and artistic staff. Again, not a perfect scenario, but really in order to prevent laying any of our employees off, we felt that this was the best case financially for us to get through the end of our fiscal year, which is May 31st. So some good news, some rough news, but we really feel that this is the best way that we can move together financially. We still have challenges ahead. Obviously, with canceling so many of our concerts, we've had several requests for refunds, which of course we are honoring. We do continue to ask patrons to either donate or exchange their tickets. But refunds, unfortunately, are pretty much taking out about as much income as we have coming in. So we continue to struggle with our cash flow issues. Again, this is where we're asking our patrons and our subscribers, continue to renew your subscriptions for next season. We've received several renewals, so thank you so much for continuing that. And like I said, donors are continuing to step up to process their annual fund donations to give us increases. Thank you so much, and we greatly appreciate it and really do greatly need it at this time. With the federal relief packages that were announced last week, we really do hope that we will be able to get some of those funds. There were funds specific to nonprofit arts organizations. We will be working with the Tennessee Arts Commission, Arts Build, and the National Endowment for the Arts to see what we may have available to us. Also, some of the loan programs like the Small Business Administration and other programs that have been made available, we'll be looking into that as well. For now, we are also working with our bank, First Horizon, in order to see if we can have an extended line of credit to just help us out with cash flow. So that's where we're at the moment financially. It's still very much in a critical situation right now, but we really hope that with our partners and with our patrons and our donors that we can continue to make it through the next few weeks. So looking ahead, what's next? Our 2021 season is on our website. If you haven't checked it out, go to chattanoogasymphony.org. We have some amazing concerts scheduled for next season. We really hope that you'll take a look. And if you're not currently a subscriber, consider subscribing to that series. We're very excited about being able to bring music back to our community. And I know our musicians are very much excited to do that as well. So stay tuned. Just know that we're still working through a lot of issues, that we're still here, that we really hope to be able to bring you the music very soon. So stay healthy, stay home, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.